Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. As you probably know, I'm Baz. Blah, 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 blah. I've got another beer review for you now. And what we've got coming up, bear with me, socks falling off. We got a German wheat beer coming up now, which I've had this for a while. I actually picked up about 6-7 bottles at the time. My good mate Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews told me that Sainsbury's had suddenly got this brand of Weiss beer in there. So obviously I popped along and wanged a load up in the old trolley, wasn't it? So what we got coming up anyway is it's from Schneider Weiss, and this is their original Weiss beer, tap number 7 as they call it. This is coming in at, it's a 500ml bottle and it's coming in at 5.4%. Very well respected, I believe. They do an awful lot of variations. This is the only one that I've ever had. But £2 this was from Sainsbury's. £2. You'll pay £3 for that anywhere, as far as I'm certain you do. It's £3 anywhere you go. So to pick it up in Sainsbury's for £2 is an absolute steal. So there we go. There's the branding. I do love that. Label on the top there, don't know if you can see, and then that, it's upside down, that's it. Let's get it the right way for you. Schneider Weiss, it says on top, number 7. So yeah, so without further ado, there we go, got the old wheat beer glass. So without further ado, let's get this open, give it a go. I should do all my rambling while I'm doing the pouring, really, shouldn't I? Because I tend to pour it and then have nothing to say. I could make my videos about 5 minutes shorter. And I'm certain all of you would love that. I'd love to do it myself. I wish I bloody could. I don't seem to be very good at it. So before we get the last in there, we'll give it a good swirl. Get it in there. Did have a spell of not enjoying wheat beers, I've got to admit. I don't recall, I think the last one I'd done was from Allagash. Again, Dean from Dean's Beer Review sent me that. Absolutely outstanding. That was a Belgian style wheat beer. This is obviously German. So anyway, let's get on with the beer review. In the glass, it's looking a bit more toffee caramel maybe than what it is. But it is along them lines. Just looks a little bit darker. Only a finger of compact, slightly off-white head, which I'm quite surprised. Maybe I was a bit gentle with a pour. I do find with this glass, actually, I don't tend to get a big head with this glass. I want to do a wheat beer, which is a shock, being Weisse Stefana. So yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, gentle carbonation going up, like I said, toffee caramel colour. Finger of slightly off-white compact head. Let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Banana. Clovey. Very wheaty. It smells decent. For me, this brand there on that glass is one of the best I've ever had. I did have a nice Polish one as well the other week. But it does smell very good. Typical wheat beer, German wheat beer. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers. Good body to it. Gentle carbonation in your mouth. Quite smooth and soft to drink. A very sort of, it's not big in your face personally, I don't think, banana-y. You are getting that banana. You get a very wheaty drink. Spicy element in there. There's almost a gentle bitterness as well. Maybe that's just me. Not something I tend to associate with wheat beers. But there's that little sort of, maybe it's just me on the day, I don't know. But there seems to be a little sort of a bitterness in there, which is something, like I say, I'm not used to. Some caramel notes as well. And I think there's sort of like the banana in there is mixing with the sort of caramel notes, malty sort of notes, slight sweetness to it as well. 5.4%. Is it drinking like that? Like, I think you could say that's drinking 5.4%. Easy enough. You don't particularly get the alcohol in it, but you do get that feeling that everything's just that little bit heavier, a little bit stronger. It's a decent offering. Now, very well respected, as I say. Excuse me. Is it up there with some of the best I've had? It's very good, but for me, it certainly doesn't touch this one, the old weisse. It certainly doesn't touch the Polish one either that I had the other week. It's a very good one, but for me, it's not pushing at the very, very, very top. I mean, you know, I can't think of the ones that I've had off the top of my head, straight off the top of my head, but I'd probably say, would it hit the top 5? If it does, it's only just going to hit it for me, but it is a very decent wheat beer. Excuse me, Jesus. Would I pick it up again? Yeah, I'd happily pick that up again. But funny enough, in Sainsbury's, they do this one as well. So if Sainsbury's keep doing that and do that, this ain't going to get picked up. It's always going to be that for me. So yeah, Schneider Weisse tap number 7 Weisse beer in Sainsbury's, £2. For what you're paying for it, it is an absolute steal, and it is well worth picking up. Not the best one I've had for me personally, but you know, it's still a very decent wheat beer. So that's it for this beer review. They're my views. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. I'm no expert, I'm just giving my views. So yeah, well worth picking up. Give it a try if you like a wheat beer. Like I said, a steal at £2. Let me know what you think. As I am saying again, repeating myself, like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell that'll be in one of these corners if you're watching this video, and you'll be notified every time I release a video. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back with another one very soon. Cheers.